Hello and welcome back. This is Sandy with Sandy's Organized Chaos, and it is vlog day. So happy to see every single one of you. So this is weird, right? I know my lighting, I just have it on me, but you can't really see behind me, but my area is all cleared out. We got it painted. I still have to put all my stuff together and move the rest of my stuff over here. So we're still going, but I mean, I couldn't even get over there to my side right now to film this, so I decided, why not? So I don't know if you guys can tell, but I picked out like this rustic pink color. So it's almost like the popular color by Rustoleum. What was that? Rustic pink? Was that? Yeah, it's similar to that. But then I'm going to be putting a bunch of white shelves. I got one here. When we went to IKEA last week, I have all these little shelves I'm going to be putting up on the wall with all my stuff on it. So there's those. And what else do I have? I also have a bunch of benches I'm going to be putting back here. They're probably going to come up pretty high so I can have my glitter, and then I can still stack stuff, you know, make it more aesthetically pleasing, I guess. I don't know. No, I didn't film us painting. It was just us painting. You know what I mean? And I don't really know how much we're going to get done today because Jeff has to work this morning, but hopefully he gets off shortly so we can get started on some more stuff. So I'll be showing you guys whatever we put together today. And I also want to put together a coaster. I had to go grab my cup, but I want to put together a coaster to match the cup the tutorial that I did on Friday. I had already poured up the epoxy already in my mold and everything. And I was like, I'll do that in my vlog. I'll show how to make a coaster to match this. So I don't really know what we're going to be doing today. Hopefully I can start getting my stuff put together so I can start moving. I have so much stuff, guys. It's insane. So I didn't realize how many crafting supplies I had. There's a lot. Just a ton of stuff that I have to organize and put together and put in my new shelves and all that. Maybe I'll find stuff to kind of inspire me. You know, I'll be like, oh, I forgot I even had that because it was tucked in the back of a drawer somewhere. But I'm just overly, I know I think I said the word excited way too much last week, but you guys get it. I'm very excited. Now, last week I actually had a big sale on my glitter website, socglitters.com. I don't run sales that often, but I just been sitting down thinking about it. I should try to run sales more often for like the holidays and stuff like that, because it was a really good sale. Everybody made out really good with their deals. And not only that, every single order received a free glitter that I specifically purchased just for things like this that I want to do. So everybody got a free glitter and good deal. So thank you guys very much for that, for all those sales on Thursday. I so appreciate it. I know my lighting looks horrible. But I'm doing the best I can here, but I can't believe I'm finally able to do this. It's just exciting. All right, anyways, so I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a coaster to match and whatever else Jeff and I are able to do out here as well. I'll be showing you guys today. So I have my tumbler and I'm ready to wake up, prep these tumblers, and slay all day. Let's do this. All right, so in my coaster, I just went ahead and put the same exact glitters that I used for my tutorial. I used Believe and Bubbly, and I just mixed those together and put them right into my coaster mold. And I also sprinkled a bunch of Bubbly right into the corners as well, just to kind of give it a little bit of a difference, kind of like how my tumbler was as well. So the first thing I want to do is I want to trim up the back, just any of that flashing that might be on the back. It might be a little too sharp, so I'm going to trim that up. I am going to sand it down, and then I'm going to spray paint it the same exact colors that I did on my tutorial as well. I didn't do the whole coaster. I did black first, then I did white, and I didn't do like the corners. Obviously, I didn't do the back of it, but I just did mainly in the middle because I just want to be able to control how I want my distressed look to be. And just like my tutorial, I still don't have that light brown, so I mixed up my own brown using a yellow and my dark teak wood that I have. And those are just Tim Holtz alcohol inks for those of you that are new and maybe don't understand what I'm doing here, I'm just using alcohol inks to do this, and I mix those two colors together, and I'm just going to swish those on really fast to give my wood grain look. But if you still don't know how to do wood grain, I do have a tutorial on that, which I posted like a long time ago, and I'll post it up here so that you guys can check that out if you would like to. But this is my vlog, so it's not like full-on tutorial. It's just kind of us talking and doing random stuff together. So, so I'm not going to fully go into it. All right, now I'm going to do the distress look exactly how I did my tumbler from Friday. So I'll make sure to just pump my acetone onto my paper towel. I'm going to try my best not to accidentally dye my glitter like I did on my tutorial. I'm just saying, it happens. You just want to be really careful. I didn't do it this time, so I followed my own rules this time and made sure not to accidentally stain my epoxy with my inks this time. But although I've been doing this for like 5 years now, I'm not perfect. It happens. So I'm just going to come through and change out my paper towel every so often and make sure that I use a clean paper towel each time I do these sweeping motions. And I'm actually going to do just kind of in the center. I don't want to do too much more. I did do like up around the edges and stuff because I did spray a little bit of that spray paint around the edges as well. But I'm just going to go straight up the middle, like I said, and I'm not going to worry too much about cleaning it up because we'll clean it up after it's all said and done. And I am still kind of taking my fingernail and kind of etching into the wood as well, just like I did with my tumbler, and that really just gives it that realistic wood look that we're going for. All right, now I'm going to kind of slow it down and just kind of show it a little bit more to you guys. I don't know why it's at this angle. Am I going to start working? There we go. There I am. So I'm just showing you guys how I take my finger. I have it pressed up inside of my paper towel, and I have acetone right on the tip of it right there. And I'm just going to come through and just etch that in really good. Now, if you don't have fingernails, it's okay. It'll be all right. If you just take something and kind of stick it in your paper towel that you can kind of etch it with just a little bit to kind of be able to give this look, because you don't want to scratch the epoxy. If you scratch the epoxy, like I said, the paint will kind of stick down into those etch marks, and you don't want that. You just want something to lightly go over the epoxy and not etch it, but etch the paint that you're working on. But I really enjoy doing looks like this. It's I don't know how to explain it. It's just fun to do to me because I love how realistic it looks in the end, and it really looks like wood over the epoxy. And I hope you guys do too. I don't know. I just really enjoy how these look. But I haven't done this kind of look or like a wood grain and all that. Like, it's been a while. It's been a long time. So this really gave me inspiration. I don't want to do like too many tutorials on this because I feel like you guys might get bored with it. Like, oh, here's another one that's almost kind of like my last one. But they really do give me inspiration. I want to make more, but just kind of different in a way, maybe different colors or whatever it may be. But anyways, okay, so now that my wood grain's done, I didn't do this on my tutorial, but I'm going to seal it with my amazing sealer and rather than epoxy. This works as well. I'm just saying, you can either epoxy it and then put your water slides onto it, or you can seal it with something else like your amazing sealer and then move on to that process as well. You definitely want to do something before you do your water slides to seal it in, because I've had this happen when I first started where I would lay the water slides over my wood grains, and then like there would be this light halo around my water slides, and I didn't understand why. And it's because it wasn't sealed. So you definitely want to do that so you don't get that haloed look to your wood grains. I'm going to let that dry completely, and then I'm going to add my sunflowers to it. And just like Mod Podge, it will be like this milky color when you apply it, and then it will dry completely clear, and you won't even be able to tell there's like sealer on it. So, all right, I have my water slides, and I'm going to go ahead and start piling these on. So I want to make sure that I kind of wrap it around the edge of my coaster, which I want to be able to show you guys. So I went ahead and laid this sunflower down, And I'm taking my squeegee and I'm going to take it and I'm going to push it up into the corner. See, there we go. I'm going to take it and squeegee it and then fold it right over the edge. And then I'm going to come through with my rag and I'm going to just really make sure that I get up into those creases and push all that water out. Because if you don't push all that water out of those creases, it will look white once it's dry, and we don't want that. We want it to look like it's one piece, all a part of it. So make sure that water is completely wicked out, which is exactly what I'm doing here. And I'm just gonna layer it up exactly like I did my tutorial. Lay all these sunflowers around. I'm gonna cut them up into pieces and lay them on the edges and everything. And then after I'm all done, this is what it looks like. Looks just like my tumbler. There we go. Now we have a matching coaster to go with our tumbler. You know, I think I said earlier that Jeff and I were doing stuff, but actually Jeff was the one doing stuff. So while I was doing all that, he was going ahead and putting together my bottom cabinets that will be in my new space. So I can only imagine what my space is going to look like by next Sunday. We're moving along pretty quick here, guys. I am, again, very excited. Okay, I know my lighting's still a little off. I got my afternoon drink. I haven't said that in a while either, but you know, we did a lot today. But Jeff got these in. Don't worry, guys. I will make sure that I put, when it's fully done, I'll make sure to put, you know, show all my stuff off, show where I got my stuff, all that kind of stuff. If you guys kind of want to see how to maybe redo your space for a little bit better organization and stuff like that. Not saying like my space is going to be fantabulous or anything, but just to kind of help out just a little bit, because I know I had issues for a long time trying to figure out what how to organize my stuff to properly get to it when I needed it. So it's been a long time since I kind of just shown off like my workspace, because I was just embarrassed of it since I moved out here and everything. So once it's fully done, I'll make sure to show you guys. And it's just weird, like you guys being able to see like more of me. I don't know, it's really weird. Usually I'm like used to being really close up, but all right, so anyways, I wasn't able to epoxy this because I can't get to my epoxy right at this second here. So, but we got it almost done. I don't need my face in there. I don't know why I need my face in there. I'll just show you guys the coaster. So that's what it looks like so far. So next week or next Sunday, I'll make sure to show you guys how I finish this off, because you have to kind of prop it up and epoxy and all that stuff. So I'll make sure to show you guys, but I think it did pretty good. You know, I think it did all right. All right, anyway, I gotta stand back further. I keep trying to be all up here. I need to be back here. Okay, anyways, I think that's gonna do it for me today, guys. We still have a bunch more to do. A bunch more. And I gotta go in and feed the family and all that. It's spring break. It's almost the end of spring break. Tomorrow is our last day of spring break. I don't know if you guys are just starting out on spring break and all that, but here in Florida, we already had ours. So, so we're just kind of wrapping it up. I gotta bathe everybody, wash their clothes, put dinner together, you know, the whole thing. So I think that's gonna do it for me today. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your night, amazing rest of your week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.